Yeah, you say that, but I see death.
Close your eyes. Feel the dark.
Don't mind that we can't see what's going on. Just know that I need to kill these things and get their bits because I need it to upgrade one of my weapons.
Not to be sniffed at.
Okay, I'm ready. Do I get to fight Enjo again? Where in the world are we? I'm unaware of such a place exists in Natlan. Paimon can't believe even Sitlali doesn't know where we are. Blast, my connection to the Y-Hub's been severed. What does that mean? It means we're probably not in that land anymore. We're not in Kansas anymore, Toto. Huh? How? We were in the resort just a few seconds ago. I'd explain it if I could. Even though I can't sense the Y-Hubs anymore, I can still sense the Night Kingdom's presence. That doesn't make sense. Let's look around. Maybe we can find some answers. Better than standing around gawking. Let's move and be careful. Are we in the Merjavari? I think we're in the Merjavari, or at least a part of it. It's really pretty here, actually. This is a throne room. This is a throne room. That's weird. There should be a weapon here, right? There are words carved on the back of the stone. It belongs to Sanaj. This was Sanaj's weapons. Where'd it go? Could it be the relic? Let's put it there and see if it does anything. So yeah, this is Chief of the Mine, Sunjata, who was the Children of the Echoes. Flower Feather? To the brave Menelek. To the giant Tupac. To the young Burkina. To the great runner Wenjiru. To the everlasting Tanakh, his remains are buried here. To the border master Sanaj Kampur, his remains are buried here. So why did they... So why does everybody else get short names except for 3? Look, the seat at the center is glowing. Traveler, what? Do you want to try sitting on it? I don't think that's a smart idea. Okay, I'm sitting on it. Traveler Paimon, where are you? Traveler disappeared after he sat on the pedestal. Did he get transported somewhere else? It's too dangerous. I've got to follow him. Wait, no way. I'm the only one who knows what's happened. I can't just rush in after them. The Zimiddle can't stray too far from me either. If we all get trapped inside, we're dead meat. But I can't just walk away. The Abyssal Rap could show up at any moment. I can't let him threaten Traveler and Paimon. This is bad. I have to find a way to inform Malvika, or at least leave a message so that can be passed on to her. Oh my, I'm sorry to bother, but if I may... But may I ask if the Hotel of Sacred Flame, what stylish chair it has? When it rains, it pours. Oh my, could it be the fearsome Granny Itzley, the one who's been chasing me everywhere? When did you get into the customer service industry? Abyssal Rat still running that rodent mouth of yours? Is this another one of your schemes? I'll admit that I can be somewhat loquacious, and I adore a good scheme as much as the next Abyssal Rat, but this is my first time visiting this tawdry establishment. I thought I'd be able to reach the Marijavari through the Woven Scroll. Who would have thought it would take me here? I guess this is what people mean when they say it's a small world. Oh my, I may be disturbing your daily during your shift. Granny Isley, I'll take my leave. See yourself out. My, you really letting a perfectly good customer go? Won't this look bad on your key performance indicators? What bit are you getting at? Granny doesn't have time to entertain you right now, so please get your sorry hind out of my sight. Of course, I don't suppose this has anything to do with Traveler's mysterious absence. We're old friends, you know, me and him. I just thought I should say hello, seeing as I'm here. Or perhaps I could draw your attention to his familiar scent left behind on that chair over there. May I investigate? Wow, scent. Guess I was wrong about you. Rather than a rat, you appear to be Traveler's abyssal mutt. Why, I am most offended such vitriol from the mouth of a dear old lady, no less. You mistake me. I'm just so touched that a little lost dog would travel 1,000 miles to reunite with its master. It's enough to move a granny to tears. Are we going to end up with, like, the end of this first... Because I'm pretty sure that this isn't... This has to be... Like, where we're at in Genshin now has to be near the middle or near the end of Act 1 of Genshin. Because we're not near the end in any way, shape, or form. Even though some people might feel that way. Is it gonna be, like, to a point where Enjo's gonna be an ally? That would be amazingly annoying and annoyingly amazing. Well then, it's Papa, let the mangy dog perform his tricks. Well, you've been taught how to sit, surely, or do you need a treat to coax it out of you? I need to read. I must admit, as a representative of the Abyss Order, I am slightly perturbed by your sudden change in attitude, Granny. So not a dog, but a scaredy cat instead. The Abyss Order can't possibly be full of cowards like you. No wonder they're stuck wallowing in mediocrity. Think not of my incompetence as something all my colleagues possess. I am, as you first said, merely a rat subject to the mockeries of others. Being cautious is how a rat survives, no? So, just to be sure that I'm not about to walk into a trap, how about we make a deal, Granny? Papar, the employee who was role-playing a hero, is currently safe. May I exchange him for safe passage to Marijavari? As long as I can reach the Mare unhindered, I can guarantee that Papar will return to his friend and all will be well. What do you think, dear Granny? And what exactly do you want to do in Marijavari? The elderly should know better than to hover over the shoulders of the youth prying into their personal secrets. Such flowery speech, it's a pity I can't be bothered to commit it to memory. However, you do best to remember every word I'm about to say. That seems a little unfair. Isn't it the duty of a grandson to listen to their granny, keep those ears peeled, lest I peel them off your head? Yeah, and just shut up and listen. The throne behind me leads to a place none of us know about. If you want to go there, you'd best become as compliant as a docile capybara. No vandalism, no hurting the flora, find Traveler and Paimon and ensure their safety. Understood, I swear on Traveler's name to do as you say. You young people are always so keen on swearing oaths. As for an old-timer like me, I prefer a safer approach. I just need you to cooperate for a moment. What do you mean by cooperate? Oh boy. Hush, hush, my little ratty grandson. This won't take long. Oh, this woman scares me. It's Papa. Hold him down. Oh, no. This is why it's so hard to take Enjo seriously as a threat. Where are we? We just touched that stone thing and whoosh, now we're here. And Silali is nowhere to be seen. This place looks like the Night Kingdom. Silali said she could sense the Night Kingdom's presence just now. Maybe this is why. But why are there traces of the Abyss here? Didn't we get rid of them already? Maybe this isn't Natlan at all. It looks like Natlan, but it's not Natlan. It looks like the Night Kingdom, but there's no Wyab connection. The Abyss is still around. Paimon is getting scared. I just thought of something. What is it? Sanjo once cast a border spell. Are you talking about that mini Night Kingdom he summoned? We're in the giant beast, aren't we? We are in the giant monster. The Bakunawa. We are in the Bakunawa. Oh no. Wouldn't that mean the Merjavari is right in front of us? We won't know unless we look. Look. Multiple rifts have appeared. Even better. Resembling the Night Kingdom, they appear to be connected. I mean, this is definitely trippy. Where am I? Chest! Oh no. This is Pokemon levels of annoying. And I don't mean Nintendo's BS. I mean, this is... oh, hello.
Installation chamber deployed. Ultimatum proof.
Be silent. To dust.
I think they're dead. It's literally only one path. Don't sweat it. No, you don't understand, Jester. There's a chest right there. I need to figure out how to get it. Maybe this one? And then this one? Ah, there we go. Oh, damn it. You never played Pokemon Platinum before, have you?
Close your eyes. To dust.
Also, this wasn't on the path. Or wait, is it? No, technically speaking, it's not on the path. Because this is the next part of the... Dude, Big Wolf!
Cleanup sequence in
Observe. Night falls. Close your eyes. To dust. Observe. Do you fear the dark?
a burst of flavor.
Can I not travel further than this? Oh, they attack! Oh, they attack! I regret this decision! Pardon me while I clip that. I'm clipping. I don't have a dedicated clip person, so I have to do it myself. Oh wait, hang on. I have to mute. Okay, no, I already muted it. Okay. What? Paimon thinks she heard a terrifying roar. What in the God of War Jormungandr is that? That was Gortishul levels of. I'm both scared and want to hunt it.
Combat data updated. Please rest assured that I will not.
Fight it? I want to. Whoop. I fell. Traveler, Paimon! That Enju? Someone's calling for us. It sounds like Sitlali. I found you at last. Are you possessing him? You're possessing him. Well, long time no see, Traveler and Paimon. I have to admit, this isn't what I thought a reunion would look like. He's back to being Andrew again. Hearing the voice of the old hag come out of my youthful mouth is beyond mortifying. Shut up before I make you. I'm so scared. I'm so confused. I'm fine. My body's back in the main hall. I use the spell to attach a part of my spirit to this fool's body. This way I can put him to good use. So Lawless amazing. Paimon can't believe she actually can actually control Enju's body. Don't let her fool you. She's not that powerful. I'm only letting her do this because I cut a deal with her. A deal so you sold. Jesus Christ, Paimon. Impartial, temporary, and limited transaction. One that allows me to ensure your safety and keep him from threatening us. Anyway, I'm glad you're safe, both of you. Here, this is Sanja's ritual sword. I have that already. The Calamity of Enshu. I borrowed it from the chief before I set off to the Master of the Nightwind. Since we don't know much about this area you're in, it's probably best to keep it close at hand just in case. So this is what he used to summon the Night Kingdom. It's a rare and precious treasure. I don't suppose it'd be a problem if I just touch it for a moment, Enju. In your dreams, we're holding on to this. So stingy. Don't you know that I was the one who found the relics used by Sanhaj to open up his passages? It didn't kick up a fuss when they fell neatly into your hands, did I? You could learn a thing or two from someone with my magnanimity, Paimon. Traveler, Paimon really wants to give this guy a good slap, but she doesn't want to accidentally end up hitting Sitlali. Slap away, it won't hurt me. Well, excuse me, I'm just a cool... Sitlali uses his voice to do that. I never hurt a soul. It's such a crime of my... This is a quest where it would do so well if it was fully voiced. And I'm angry it's not, but I understand why it's not. I never hurt a soul. This is a crime for my wanting to come here and have a look at really deserving of such unjust violence. He's not wrong. Papara wasn't hurt. I checked. But we were tricked. He hurt our feelings. I fully sympathize, Paimon, I do, but as you can see, I now have an old hag bouncing around in my brain. If that isn't punishment enough, then I'm afraid you might as well just kill me. It sounds good to me. I love this quest. I love it. Too, Traveler. I love this quest. I thought a hero of your acclaim would say something in my defense, but here you stand poised to strike me down with a cool blade. As long as it doesn't affect Sitlali. Well said. Let's stop talking about this. Present circumstances dictate that we should be trying to work together. Do we have time for this? Remind Paimon, since we're When were we ever a team? This is the Mare Javari. It's not like we have a choice. We've been in the same boat since the very start, and our enemies are metaphorical sea and its storms. Oh, that thing looks so cool! You all saw the scary creature just now, right? Although it was also my first time laying eyes on it, my wealth of wisdom tells me that it's likely Bakunawa's permeation. If we don't deal with it, it'll eat all of us. If it eats us, it'll get stronger. If it gets stronger, it'll escape into Natlan and continue eating until nothing's left. Bakunawa, that's the I love that design. That's the monster that Tanakh in the 6 years of ancient Natlan fought against. You wish. The worst part about the beast is that it has even stronger immortality than the rest of Gold's creations. Its permeation is no simple humus or chalk. The power contained within it is something that even Gold and the Abyss Order couldn't harness. The power that can corrupt even the passage of time. Menti also mentioned something about the contamination of time in the Mare Javari. So this monster's the one behind it. Okay, that's some pretty interesting lore implications. We did encounter our fair share of obstacles on the way here, maybe because people were trying to keep Bakunawa from escaping through the seals. Is that why Mare Javari disappeared? Wait, we didn't break the seals coming here, did we? Let's just assume that we're in a different time from Bakunawa for now. Then how are we going to get home? Our path is clear, Paimon. If the problem lies in Bakunawa's permeation, then in the name of the Abyss Order, we must slay the beast. Why are you acting like the good guy all of a sudden? Pick a side and stick to it, will you? Perhaps if you were more well-read, you would understand the new tide analogy states that principles are defined by the flexibility. Flexible principles are to be, in principle, flexible. That hurt my brain. In any case, the time has come for us to fight. I'm going to be fighting with an Abyss Order douche? Lovely. Scoured by the ravages of time, the power of the Wyab, still harbored within the calamity of Enshu, awakens as though sensing the presence of a nemesis for 500 years before. Uses power to defend against Bakunawa. His attacks, after successfully fending off a special move, the Wyab will unleash a powerful counterblow. Once struck by the Wyab's counterblow, Bakunawa will be temporarily paralyzed. Seize the opportunity to unleash the power of the calamity of Enshu. Attack Bakunawa's weak spots for chances to sever its limbs. Attack with the full power of Calamity of Enshu when Bakunawa is in its weakest to thoroughly defeat it, though, as legend tells of its terrifying power's revival, it remains to be seen if it will rise once again. Oh boy, I'm excited. Although if this is going to be a QTE type fight, I'm going to be upset. This guy's way too big. It's a giant kaiju of rock and energy, and I love it. Okay! That hurts. I hit the button.
Off to the freezer.
So what do I do here? Oh, okay.
Defensive mode engaged. Annihilation mode.
Be silent. Observe. Fear the dark.
I don't know if I'm doing it right. Give me a second, I want to heal Effie. Yeah, Effie. should not be using this character. Climb onto his head. How do I climb onto its head? Damn it!
Insulation chamber deployed.
Okay. Climb onto its head. How do I do this? From over where? Or is that dark ball of energy where I need to do the thing? I feel like that dark ball of energy is where I need to do the thing. I just don't know if I use the Y up for that. Go, Effie.
A little loose.
I hit the buttons.
Mild damage sustained.
Okay, so get over here. It's about here where it spawned. It's right here. There we go. It just... I don't know why it didn't activate. Oh. Oh my goodness. That was kind of cool. No. Sorry, I had to quickly snooze some ads. Oh, I didn't hit the buttons! Oh, I got spice back. I'll snooze the ads again just for good measure. Oh, so he can't do the other attack anymore. Like, not just the water punch, or the other ice punch, but, like, he can't do the Animo attack either.
Accelerating.
Ooh, I like his like different forms. Oh, that's terrifying. Okay, I'm just not going to stand near those. I'm not going to stand near those. Okay, so this is basically just like a QTE fight, and it kind of bums me out. But I get it. He is a really cool looking monster, though. I will give him that. What am I doing? Oh my goodness. Oh, hello. That is cool looking. I knew it no matter how powerful a beast Bakunako was. Supporting... I couldn't read any of that, to be honest. That wasn't even set on auto. It just goes... Did we get rid of it? Woohoo, we're awesome. That's the biggest bad guy we've ever taken down. Is it, though? Didn't we take down something slightly bigger in Leeway? Judging from the potency of the energy we just dealt with, that may only have been one piece of Bakunawa's body. Oh no. But even if that was only one of many, I'm sure it will have left something useful behind. You heard her, Andrew. Stay put. What's this now? Are your companions not but arrows in your quiver, fit only to be strung, shot, and then abandoned? Traveler, remind me, who is it that dealt a crucial blow to Bakunawa just now? Is this how you treat the backbone of your team? What exactly are you after? All that is unknown etches itself into the desire of my soul. The corpse of Bakunawa may be laden with ancient treasures it once devoured, surely such artifacts would be priceless. Try harder, you've been hunting for clues about the Marriage of Vari since Traveler's arrival in Natland. There's no way your end goal is something so vague. You can't lie your way out of this one, Enju. What secrets are you hiding? We're not giving up until you spill the beans. Lie? Well, I'm not lying at all, but since you insist, I'll grace you with a story. Many years ago, there existed a kingdom in a broken land. The king was wise and powerful. He loved his people and was beloved by them. Later, when a powerful enemy attacked the kingdom, the king sacrificed his life to save it. Upon his death, his most steadfast follower succeeded him. Yet evil still lurked in the shadows, its creeping corruption poisoning the new king. Once more, the kingdom was plunged in torment. Civil war broke out across the kingdom, splitting it into factions. The wicked king was slain, and his people were exiled from the land. These exiles... Should we be doing this right here, right now? These exiles split into two different groups. One chose to accept their exile and abandon their homeland forever. The other group refused to leave until they were allowed to settle down elsewhere, albeit in the most barren and remote part of their nation. They lived in neglect for millennia until darkness returned once more. The kingdom was still divided, and these exiles were the first to raise their weapons. Although they were destitute, not a single one of them retreated or fled. With the same stubborn spirit that bade them never abandon their homeland all those years ago, they fought and died until at very last only one remained. You're not going to tell us that the survivor was you. It seems like eating too many slimes can make someone a dullard. Paimon was just guessing. Where'd you get off being so mean? In any case, the man's name was Tenok, and the lost settlement was known as Tenochtitlan. Its people were warriors who wielded the power of Anemo. Some people named the place where their bones were buried the Windless Land, while their brothers and sisters who 500 years before departed from their homeland headed to the true land of the wind. There they were known by another name, the Muritans. However, that's a story for another day. Don't shout so loudly or you kill dear old Traveler's brain cells. As for your beloved granny, she can no longer respond to you. Nothing of consequence, I merely drove her away. Stories all have a purpose. I thank you for taking the time to listen to this one, as it allowed me to familiarize myself with some of Bakunawa's powers. From now on, the old hag shouldn't be bothering us anymore. Flexible principles, Paimon, flexible principles. See, that is where your problem lies. You never listen to what others have to say. What is your objective? Traveler, I have seen the glory of Vindagnir perish, buried beneath the snow. I have witnessed the sun children dancing in their white night, and beheld the magnificence of Gurabad, submerged in the sea of sand. I have touched the vessels of flesh and blood in Mashiri ceremonial site. The broken colossi of Rumeria brush my fingers across the soiled colors of murals in the vocab Kakui Tower. I know how Mondstadt's old aristocracy was overthrown, how the people of Liyue began the great migration of the Gili Assembly, and how the loyalists of Orobaxi fought against the disciples of Narukami. I even know how the people of Tenakzitak perished in battle and how the Muritans left it for a distant land. But none of those places in my memory belong to me. They are like shooting stars merely flitting across my sky with a spark, then fading away into nothing. Traveler Paimon, I serve the Abyss Order, but the Order is not my home. What about you two? Where is your home? Is Enjo a descender? So you cannot answer that, or perhaps you do not wish to answer. Very well, I will be heading deeper to continue my investigation. Maybe we shall see each other again. But know this, traveler, without the power of Bakunawa, you will never be able to enter the true Marijavari. Allow me to leave you a final parting gift. This is the flower that blooms in flames. Until the day that the fires turn me into ash, you shall see the glowing embers of this flower shine through the dark smoke. You're called Andrew Wright. If you find any secrets, remember to come back and tell us, or at least give us your name, your real name. I swear I had driven you away. Me by the likes of you. Granny just wanted to see if you had any other parlor tricks up your sleeve. So that's how it is. Granny will always be Granny. I apologize for my hubris. If the day does come, I promise I will. And with that, I bid you farewell, you monuments on my journey. Until we meet again. If there's truly a homeland I have forgotten, could it be within this realm of smoldering, shattered time? It's a relief I couldn't see what Enju was up to, unreadable to the very end. Now I think about it, when Enju was hiding inside, I don't think he was able to enter this place. Oops, I button mashed. He didn't bet on Sitlali showing up, which threw a wrench into his works. We always knew this guy wasn't like the other Abyssal Ragoons, but Paimon never thought he'd have so many secrets, and asking him for answers only left us with more questions, just like this place. Check with Malvika. I have a feeling she'll know something about this place. I let Sitlalin scout the area, and it found a stone tablet behind the temple. It just so happens there's names written on it. Some of them have been eroded without recognition, while others are barely legible. They are the names of the former Pyro Archons. I have an inkling that this place might have been put together by the Pyro Archons 500 years ago. They must have made it to deal with, or at least temporarily contain, Bakunawa, but the exact methods that are used are still a mystery. Anyway, I'd appreciate it if you don't tell anyone about this, at least for now. But you shouldn't stray too deep, especially for you, traveler. Got that? Spirit trace I left on Enjo seems to have consumed by a strange power. Whatever's wrong with the Marijavari will definitely not equipped to handle it right now. So we're probably going to return to this area. I need some time to look into all this. Of course, if I learn anything useful, you'll be the first to hear about it. Edgy told me he was previously disguised himself as a tourist and adopted the name Hain. He then approached Papar, and the two of them really hit it off. In the end, Enjo fed Papar some amphetamine that knocked out it. No goodness. He's probably still snoozing off in the corner of Tete Island somewhere. I should really be heading home. For a senior citizen like yourself. This... I have so many questions.
Initiating categorization process.
I have so many questions and I don't have answers for them. I'm scared. So the Mare Javari is a time-space phenomenon. Okay, I need to go to Nagrai real quick. Mare Javari is a time-space phenomenon that occurred because somebody yeeted an entire nation and part of a monster into a new Night Kingdom realm. I'm going crazy. I'm losing my mind.
Off to the defensive mode.
Be silent. Close your eyes. Be silent. Fear the dark.
A little amuse boost. Ultimatum protocol. Being done, weather bomb.
Observe. Close your eyes. To dust.
Adaptive prostate. Can it go back for annihilation mode? No claw.
Observe. Do you fear the dark? Be silent. Observe. Be silent. Do you fear the dark?
A little amuse cleanup sequence in the.
Ah. Get wrecked. How much more do you need for that? 3 more. So I just need to fight it at minimum 1 more time, at maximum 2.
Off to defensive mode engaged. Ultimatum protocol. Flash attack!
The long sleep beckons.
Fierce on the loose! Installation chamber deployed. Annihilation mode.
Close your eyes. Beware the creatures of the night.
The pinnacle of excellence! Cleanup sequence initiate.
Observe. Be silent. Night falls. Observe. To dust.
Welcome back from ads, everybody. Welcome back. Jester, I have so many confusing questions. I need help. Like, what? Is Enjo a descender? Like, that's one of the questions I have. Is Enjo a descender? Also, how long is Skirk's... Wait, can I... Didn't I figure out I couldn't do Skirk's thing? Oh no, I can't do Skirk's thing.
of you today.
You feeling okay?
What are they
You've been
questions?
traveling all over
Okay, so
lately,
like,
so
is it
maybe
wrong
you've
for
been
me
down
to
with
think
something.
that maybe Enjo is a descender?
That's it. We're getting Kaiju to check you over.
Is it... So, like... Here's what's confusing me. Mostly about, like, what all's going on. What exactly is Enjo specifically? Because I don't feel like he actually is a Abyss Order. Like, I feel like what he actually is can't even be properly classified as Abyss Order. I'm gonna let this run while I
How's
talk.
the little deer, Ineffa?
Its wounds are beginning to heal. Condition? Stable.
So that dog's medicine worked after all. Is it still in pain?
Pain is unavoidable. However, it will surely recover soon.
He's with the Abyss
Okay,
Order, yes,
Ineffa.
but that's not.
Next
That
up,
isn't a
make us
race.
some cakes. Oh, and crown gakes too. I bet it's gonna be starving when it wakes up.
You are speaking on your behalf, I know, not the deer's. But rest assured, I have a recipe for animal food, which I will prepare shortly.
Oh,
I always thought the Abyss Order was
You
technically a
cannot
race because
consume
it was
food meant for
Conrians
animals, I
originally,
know.
and then they got corrupted by
I wasn't
the
thinking
gods
about stealing
because
a
they
sick deer's
cursed it.
lunch, okay?
We are. We encountered this deer under a cliff. It appeared to have fallen to the bottom of the cliff and it was badly injured. Therefore, we brought it to a town to visit a doctor. We also acquired medicine for it. Our current plan is to care for the deer until its wounds heal. Afterwards, we will bring it to a nearby forest before returning it to its herd. I know, we have discussed this before.
I can take care of it. I'll get up early to feed it. Heck, I'll even brush its fur.
The previous
Abyss
time you
Order's
got up
only
early to feed
Conrians
it, you
anymore,
hugged
and
it
not
and
only
fell back
but
asleep.
not all of them are
Both
the
you
Abyss
and the
Order.
deer
Okay.
only finished half of your breakfast portions.
Well, that was that's...
When you were brushing its fur yesterday, you played ball with it, successfully distributing its fur to every corner of the room. And it clogged my vacuum cleaner when I tried to clean it up.
I just couldn't help playing with it. Fine. I'm sorry, I guess. But even if you say all that, No, I want to keep it as a pet. I'm already used to waking up early, giving it water, brushing its fur, then playing with it. If it suddenly leaves, I'll have trouble adjusting. The deer will too. Look, even the deer doesn't want to go.
I am incapable of understanding deer speech, I know.
Well, just look at it. Haven't you heard actions speak louder than words? It loves me this much. If only the deer could talk. It could do all the persuading then.
And then I could tell it to stop helping you eat the vegetables in your breakfast every morning.
What? Ineffa, how'd you know?
I did not know. It was merely a guess. You have proven it correct.
Yeah, busted.
Ugh, you're such a big, sneaky, lying meanie, Ineffa.
Tomorrow morning, I will supervise both of you as you take your breakfast.
That was a cute anecdote. But, like... What does that mean for Natlan as a whole? Because you've now got quite literally an unstoppable force of death. That if it gets out, it will absolutely just start eating everything. Obviously, it's weakened now. But, like... Also, I want to point out... No freaking trounce dungeon for this thing? Then again, what would you get from it? Like, it makes sense that it's not a trounce dungeon, but still... Oh no, I think I'm babbling right now because I'm just trying to stall a little bit. It's just... That was a random world quest. That was a random ass world quest. I don't really know how to take it. Like, it was good. It was a good random-ass world quest. Yeah, I see what you meant. By the way, for those not, like, in the know, normally I do the world quests off-camera because I determined that that was just way too much content for me to try and do on camera. But I was talking to Jester the other day about Nodcry and how freaking crazy it is. And Jester asked me, have you done the... Because Jester had told me in the past that there is a world quest that they added to the resort area. And I was like, oh, cool, neat. I'll do that whenever I'm, like, done being bored, or, like, no longer having fun in Nodcry. And... Jester had asked me recently, did you do the Nodcry quest? And I'm like, no, I didn't. Right, I can't make that spear anymore without that specific item. Which sucks. It's fine. I'm gonna go ahead and make that because that might be better for Aino. But Jester had said, don't do it yet. Like, I told Jester I didn't do it. And Jester said, don't do it yet, save it for stream. I was like, sure, I'll save it for stream. And now I see why, because that was a lot of world building. Restores elemental energy and increases elemental mastery by 120 for 15 seconds. Okay, so that's a 120 every 15 seconds. That one's for... Okay, so yeah, this sword that I gave Aino is literally the better version. Because this provides also an energy recharge. That's why it's going off so much. I'm also going to show you all how I sometimes get artifacts when I'm struggling. Okay, so this one doesn't fully matter because I've realized I should probably like kind of not care too much. Let me pick an old one. Damage, pyro, electro. Yeah, I'll pick this one. And I'll pick the timepiece. And I want attack percentage for that. Crit rate and crit damage. And this will be what I make for this one. Oh! Oh, that is... In my opinion, that is arguably the best type of artifact that this guy can get. Where did I put it? Here it is. Yeah, no, that is a really good... Really, it only goes up to 46.6%. That's kind of lame. Alright, let me pick stuff that's mildly okay. Obviously, I'll be looking for something slightly better. Okay, there was one that was crit rate and crit damage. There it is. I think what did I want for the chalices? It's not physical damage. I don't want physical damage. Okay, so that one's an attack percent. This is my struggle, by the way. This one's good, except I would have liked the elemental mastery on there instead of the recharge. What else can the crown be? I think it's just the percentages. No, I wanted a crit rate for him. Damn it! That's what I wanted for him. I wanted crit rate. And I can't make a new one because I don't have that active. Crap. Okay, so now he has the 4 set and that. Now, there's a reason I wanted to do this. So that one that I technically messed up and made, I was talking to Jade earlier about it. I need to find her... There she is. So, timepieces. Where's the locked-in one? Where's the locked-in one? It shouldn't be too far from the top, because I just... Oh, they're not organized by level up. This technically should help her. I just started Genshin, so I'm ready for this stream. Show me the way. Well, this is poor timing. Hi! Welcome in, the Epic Bun Bun. Since you are new to my stream, I am Kazm Vulfhart, aka King Kazm, whatever you want to call me. I do technically have a YouTube. The YouTube is kind of, like, petered out slightly. However, every single step of my Genshin Impact adventure is on that channel. It should be attached to the page that you are currently watching this. I'm also a variety streamer, so I stream Genshin on Fridays. I stream usually a base building game on Sundays. And Saturdays are kind of whatever the hell I feel like. Beyond that, I'm also still kind of new to the game, even though I've literally played through all of the game, all the way up until Notcry. But I have Jester here helping me, as well as another friend to help me with some of this stuff. So if you have any questions, please feel free to ask, and I will do my best to answer, and if I don't have an answer, I will pester Jester or my other friend. I can't make this yet. I mean, I can. Alright. I don't have the means. Because that's a purchasable thing. Oh, I don't have resin, so I can't farm that. Damn it. Can you level up yet? That is very close to leveling up, and that annoys me. Okay, but you guys are good and set to go. You're all level 80s. Except for you, you're level 90. Bear with me, I'm trying to think. I guess I'll go ahead and get set up on the way is where I want to go. I'll continue with the story. I just wanted to... So, like, my biggest issue with Flynn's right now is that he's very squishy. I'm trying to kind of get him out of that. But I don't want to waste resources on the artifacts that he currently has equipped beyond the ones that I've already leveled up, because that will be such a waste of resources when I eventually get the better stuff for him. That.
Oh, you're looking for Dr. Kaiju. He's resting today, but he said to send any patients to the back room.
I don't want to go to the back room.
Ah, okay.
Squishy Flynn's is why NF exists. See, you're right. But here's the thing. I still need to level his stuff up. Like, the Anefa shield only goes so far. Oh, looks like we have special... No, I don't like when
Traveler,
characters don't have their
Paimon,
voices!
welcome. What can I do for you?
It's the Traveler. He looks absolutely beat these days. He has these huge dark circles around his eyes, like he hasn't slept a wink. And he keeps spacing out. You have to call his name several times before he snaps out of it. What do you think it is? Is he sick?
Very peculiar. In all the time we've been acquainted, this is the first time you've come to me with a health complaint. Come, let me take a look at you.
I apologize, you all can hear that through my headphones. This is why I was wearing my headphones differently, too.
Okay. Paimon does not like that expression, Kaiju.
Yeah.
It's not serious, is it?
Complexion is good, eyes are clear, breathing is steady, pulse is strong. Physically, you appear to be in good condition, Traveler. In theory, your energy level should reflect that. You should be feeling right as rain. Hence my concern. A clean bill of health is usually a good thing, but in this case, it likely means your situation is more complicated. Physical illnesses come with detectable symptoms that can be
technically
used to
speaking, I'm
diagnose,
physically fit
medicate, and
and
cure the
physically well,
condition.
but I feel tired as all get out every day.
Afflictions of a non-physical nature, they fall outside
Depression!
the doctor's realm of expertise.
Huh? What do you mean, non-physical nature?
Curses, dark magic, it's hard to say. It could just as easily be a simple case of mental fatigue. Why don't you rest here for a bit? Whatever it is we're dealing with, clues to your condition are sure to reveal themselves in time. Once we know the root cause,
My biggest
we
gripe,
can
Jester, is
administer
that
the
I
right
technically have
treatment.
4 characters I need to work on, which is going to irritate the crap out of me. The saving grace of the fact that I know and
In
Flynn's
the meantime,
overlap so
Chong
much
and I will review the
with their
relevant
stuff
literature
is
for afflictions
definitely
that
a
present with
godsend.
mental fatigue.
Because they both share the same artifact domain. They both share the same boss
Must be a
material.
rare condition if not even Kaiju and Changsheng have seen it before.
And the boss material even allows, or even helps Flynn's out a lot. Which I should probably forge those into
Paimon will be right here by your side.
the top
Fingers crossed
crystal
you'll be
for
all
when
better when
Flynn's
you
gets
wake
to the point where he can be leveled up again. He also shares the element with the Nepha, but that's the other thing. Like, because they share it, I have to decide which one gets what. Oh, where am I? Too chilling to be real life. I'm having an out-of-body experience. What just hit me? Oh, is that why I constantly feel tired?
Traveler! Traveler! Rise and shine! Time to wake up! For once, you're making Paimon look like an early riser. It's already afternoon. Hopefully all that sleep did you some good. Feeling any better? A cut? What? Did you scratch yourself in your sleep? All right, let Paimon take a look. Nope, nothing there. Wait, did you have a nightmare? Okay, don't panic.
And don't even get me started on the fact that I still haven't fully worked on
Dreams tell us
Sucrose
what
yet.
we need by showing us
Or
the
Mona.
opposite.
Like,
So,
that's
if you
another thing.
have
I gotta
a
determine whether or not I want to
nightmare,
use
maybe all you need
Sucrose
is
or
something to
Mona.
cheer you up.
Because apparently
Come on.
Sucrose is
Paimon will
nuke based
treat you
and
to something
Mona
yummy.
is reaction based. So like if I gotta choose whether or not I want to do heavy nuke damage or heavy reaction damage.
What? So, in this dream, you were trapped in a weird place with thick fog everywhere, and then a spike came out of nowhere and stabbed you in the back? Oh. Okay, well, that's a new one. Are you sure it was a dream? Because from the way you describe it, it sounds like you were really there. But then again, you woke up right where you went to bed. And you were definitely in a deep sleep this morning. Then, it's decided. Paimon will stay up and watch over you tonight. If anyone tries to mess with you, Paimon will beat him up.
That would be impressive to see.
Wake you up first, and then we can beat him up together.
What I saw was still bothering me. That dream was so chilling. It was almost feels like there's something watching me from some corner of the world even now. Something stabbed me in my dream, but when I woke up, there was no wound. Still, if I focus on that area, I feel a vague aching, almost as if deep underneath the flesh something is.
Something is missing.
Skirk?
Did you just say something?
The flesh remains whole, but the soul is incomplete. Left unresolved, the mind will wither away along with it.
Ah! What the? Wait! Paimon remembers you! You're Child's master!
Skork.
Or?
I've never gotten a good look at Skirk's eyes. Holy crap, that is intimidating as all get out.
Right! What are you doing here? The last time we saw you was at the Primordial Sea in Fontaine, right? But then we left and never learned where you went after that. Child's been looking everywhere for you, by the way. What brings you to Wanmin Restaurant of all places? You came here looking for us? And were you the one behind that hocus pocus just now?
Tell me, what is it that you saw? Tight-lipped, huh? I suppose that's fair. You, I'll take a glass of wine.
Hmm? Oh, of course. Coming right up.
She just appeared out of nowhere, didn't she?
We make this one in-house. It's not too strong. Enjoy.
Chef Mao, I'll take a grilled tigerfish over here.
Coming right up. If I knew we'd be this busy, I wouldn't have approved Shenhe's vacation.
Poor Shenhe.
At the end of the day, what happens to you is of little consequence to me. I'm not here to try and win you over. Trust me or not, the choice is yours. If you want my help, now's the time to speak up. You have until I finish my drink. I was investigating an abyssal disturbance in the area and happened to notice you. Part of your soul is damaged, and the wound bears traces of abyssal corrosion. Need I say more?
Neither of those things sound good. Well, should we trust her? She mentioned an abyssal disturbance. Maybe that has something to do with what's going on with you.
I'm eager to see what this is about
We
as
could
well.
always find a different expert on the abyss to help us out. Yeah, and that thing she said about your soul being damaged is scaring Paimon. Definitely something we should fix sooner rather than later. Skirk's an interesting one, that's for sure. But from what Childs told us, she doesn't seem evil, at least.
1, 2, 7, 10. That'll do. Well, have you made up your mind?
What I saw was a dark space shrouded in a dense fog that wouldn't disperse.
Okay, I want to point something out real quick. I've actually heard some of these voice actors talk,
Miss Skirk. Ma'am.
and they're so scary close to how their natural voice sounds. It throws me off every time.
So, you couldn't disperse the fog. I understand. Come find me in the Gwali Plains when you're done here.
Whaley, that's the
Oh,
name.
and I left cash for the drink on the table. Settle the bill for me, will you?
Oh, okay. Huh? She disappeared.
And she's gone.
Wait, hold on. You overpaid. Here's your change.
Oh, no. This includes the drink, so it should be the right amount.
I didn't think you two ordered a drink.
We didn't. It was that lady who came and sat with us, remember? You brought it out to her yourself.
You sure? I could have sworn there were only 2 of you at that table.
Skirk now scares the ever-loving crap out of me. Anything to do with messing with memory?
Some kind of hallucinogenic mushroom? You got them seeing things.
Seeing things? Wait, so neither of you noticed her? Young lady? About this tall? Wearing a purple dress? She ordered a glass of wine!
Anything involving messing with a memory or perception absolutely puts me on edge.
That vaguely rings a bell. And it looks like I did open the wine jar, so it must have just slipped my mind. In any case, that's
And the fact that she technically has forget-me-not powers is absolutely setting me off.
Coming!
Okay, what was going on there? It's like they didn't remember Skirk being there at all. Even Paimon was half convinced we hallucinated the whole thing. But that Mora she left for us was definitely real. Oh, this whole situation is giving Paimon the creeps. But anyway, she told us to head to the Gwali Plains, right? Let's not keep her waiting.
Oh, right, I wanted to futz around open chests and get enough for a pull. Oh. Look where it plays! Blah, 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 blah. Gods, this is memory lane for me. I remember when I used to play and I was literally stuck in whatever region I was in the story. Like, it took me forever to get to Chenyu Vale. Not because I wasn't in the region already, but just because I was, like, so focused on the area down here. Like, I think it took me till halfway through Sumeru to fully get the Chenyu Upper Vale stuff done. Well, like, unlocked. I haven't even, like, done everything in here. It's so weird to think about, like, how I went back. Like, I'm going back into a region I've already been in.
The wanton cruelty of the few is not worth...
I've been at this for almost a year. Haven't I?
Whoa! What are all these rift hounds doing here? Huh. Looks like they're collecting something.
I've been playing Genshin for almost a year.
Well, let's go check it out.
Oh, hello.
Adaptive frost! Preparing for dust-up.
Close your eyes. Observe. Do you fear the dark?
So weird.
This is what they were collecting. It looks kind of like... Yeah. What is going on here?
From the moment they are born, all beings with great power have an impact on this world. Even if their body is sundered and their soul extinguished, their influence remains. Gods are the most common example of that. The remnants of gods who fell thousands of years ago remain buried deep within the earth, carrying within them a warped will and a dark curse. Together, these remnants form what you call god remains, and it appears that some of those sealed here were dug up and removed. There are traces left, but they're fading fast. What are you doing?
Nothing. Just wanted to make sure you were, real? She's definitely not a ghost traveler. Paimon poked her, and she's solid.
Your life hangs in the balance, and that's what you're fixated on? Strange set of priorities.
I'm sorry, in this situation, I would be confused
to
too.
Avoid being perceived. If someone notices me, those memories are erased. Simple as that.
I don't like that.
I have no desire to establish a connection with the world. The weak and the lowly have no right to remember me. They're lucky they only have a few missing memories to show for it. Now,
Is she also going to be a tsundere like
get back
Solali?
on track.
Okay. Where were we? Right. The god remains. So, basically, there's now less of them here than there used to be, right? Isn't that a good thing? In our experience, god remains are 100% bad news. A lot of terrible things have happened because of them.
Maybe it's a good thing by human standards, but power doesn't come from nothing, and it doesn't just disappear for no reason. The remains aren't just gone. They were taken.
I'm curious about a few things.
Very clever, traveler. You aren't the only one who had something taken from you. There are victims like you everywhere. The only difference being, you can speak, and the remains cannot. So it went unnoticed. Something similar happened in Sumeru. Within the span of one night, countless consecrated beasts were slaughtered, and a large amount of the god remains
I'm
buried
curious
in the
about
desert went
something
missing.
because
Of course, god remains are just one of the targets. The culprit is chipping away at sources of power all over this world, including the Stella Fortuna above.
the what?
Wait, you mean... the stars?
So like,
42 of them have died out in the past few months alone.
oh, that's fantastic.
In Conria, people believed that powerful individuals have corresponding Stella Fortuna. Even should that
Oh, isn't that what the
individual
constellations
fall,
are?
their Stella Fortuna would not disappear, but gradually evolve into a new constellation. Yet now, stars are disappearing from the skies entirely, and it's not hard to deduce what's happening to the power they contain.
But my
Something has been
curiosity
leaching
is that
power
how
from
many
this
of
world
these
like a parasite
character
steals
story
nutrients
quests
from a
have
host. And now,
trounce
it's no
bosses
longer
buried behind
satisfied
them?
with the remains of the dead. It wants
Turning in for the night, have
you.
fun.
This time, it only took
Shit
a
gets
fragment
fucky.
of your
Well, I'm
soul.
actually about to probably
But
end my
next
stream
time,
here soon.
There's no telling how far it could go. No one knows. All I know for certain
Mainly
is this.
because I had a very long
Getting
day.
back what you lost
Like,
will
I
not
was
be easy.
borderline 10 hours of work today.
Considering how much power this entity has stolen, it must be a god-level being by now at least. But that's not the real concern. Souls are fragile things, and yours could easily be crushed if you go up against it.
So you're gonna help us, right?
We're going to help each other. You are my ticket to uncovering this thing's true identity.
Well, great! You seem super strong and you know a lot about the Abyss, so Paimon will take it.
Don't get all mushy on me. All I'm doing is helping you get back to normal after a sudden crisis. And I should warn you, getting mixed up with me can have unforeseen consequences. We're on very different journeys. You don't want to be in my debt, trust me.
Skirk
You
feels
help
like
me uncover the
she's
truth behind this
Eldritch,
entity,
like
and I'll help you
Cthulhu
recover what
level
you
of
lost.
power.
This is a transaction, that's all. You would do well to remember that. Now, come along.
Oh, maybe I'm not going to have my stream soon.
You'd think she'd be a little friendlier since she's agreed to help us. But nope, she's just like when we met her in the Primordial Sea. So cold. Well, whatever. If that's how it's gonna be, then she doesn't deserve our friendship. What she does deserve is a super embarrassing nickname. Ah, Paimon's got it. Frosty the Lavender Melon.
What?
That Ice Queen right. Anyway, the important thing is that we get that piece of your soul back. So, let's follow her and see what sort of plan she's got.
Okay, yeah, so I can call it here. I will call it here, that way I can focus more on this. Because I don't think I'm going to see another big update until those 17 days and 14 hours are up.